Greetings and welcome. We're going to be working on some mobility for the hips and the shoulders. We're working on CARS, controlled articulate rotations. We're going to get started with the shoulders. So to start off, get your stance, spread your feet, connect down to the floor, push your knees out, feel the tension in your glutes, as well as the midsection and the core, shoulders back, chest proud. So irradiate and create that tension through the body. We're going to bring both arms out, make fists. Again, create nice, strong core tension here. We're going to open up one palm of the working arm and start to reach that up over your head. As soon as your bicep is in line with the ear, we're going to internally rotate the whole arm, pretend it's like a screwdriver. So we're actually turning the palm inwards first and then facing to the outsides. Also think about taking the pit of your elbow and trying to turn that forward. So again, that's internal rotation of the humerus of the upper arm. Once you can't go any further, we're going to start to rotate back, and we're trying to stay out of the side range of motion here. Try to stay in line as much as possible, so staying between 12 and 3 o'clock or 12 and 9 o'clock depending on which side you're doing. Reaching all the way down, slow and controlled. As soon as that arm gets down to the hip, we're going to reverse that motion. So staying internally rotated, come up into shoulder extension as high as you can. Once you can't come any higher, if you start to feel that shoulder shrug up, that's as far as I want you to go. Then you're going to externally rotate, so flipping the palm back up, turning the pit of the elbow up towards the ceiling, and then again reversing that motion, come all the way back, crossing through, slow, articulate, controlled range of motion there. And then we're going to switch sides. So open up the palm of the working arm, reaching up overhead, bicep to your ear. As soon as you get in line, flip that palm to the outside, turn the pit of your elbow forward. Again, rotate through the whole arm, not just the wrist flipping, but pretend that whole arm is like a screwdriver rotating out. Reaching back, like you're reaching to the back seat of your car while keeping your hand on the wheel and eyes on the road, coming all the way down, right towards your hip, and then reversing that range of motion. So coming up to shoulder extension, don't let your shoulders shrug, keep strong core tension, and then reverse that. Flip that palm up, externally rotate, flipping the pit of the elbow up and coming all the way through, slow, controlled, articulate range of motion. Good, so that's one on each side, shake them out. We're creating space in the joint capsules, freeing up all the funk that we create. So ideally I'd like you to do about 5 of those on each side so you can restart and try that. Next, we're gonna move on to the hips. You're gonna need something to hang on to, something sturdy like a stick or a wall. So I like to use both hands. Again, the working leg or the stable leg, I want you to really kind of push through and feel that glute strong. And the working leg is going to be coming up into hip flexion to start. So 90 degrees, knee in line with the hip. And we're going to first open the gate, so coming into external rotation. So it's really important here when you do this to not bring your body along for the ride. This is pure external rotation from this hip. So open up, don't let your spine compensate, minimum compensation, go out as far as you can. Then we are internally rotating from the hip. So we're turning the femur or the thigh bone forward, flipping the ankle up, trying to get as parallel as we can, again, without too much compensation, so 10% at the most. Once you come up through there, you can attempt to straighten that leg, throw a side kick, but we are basically extending back into hip extension. Go back as far as you can, feel that glute firm up, coming down, and then we're reversing out of that. So hip extension, coming up, and then almost pretending like you are stepping over a hurdle or a fallen log on a trail, bringing that knee up as high as you can. Try to keep your shin parallel to the ground, and then push that foot through, kick the soccer ball, close the gate. Again, minimum compensation with the spine. Shake that out, we'll do the other side. It's coming up into hip flexion, nice and strong with a stable leg. Feel that glute, knee is up. We externally rotate, don't bring your body along for the ride. Stay nice and still, everything from the waist up. And then we're coming to internal rotation, so turning that femur, that thigh bone forward, trying to get this ankle up and shin parallel with the ground. And then once you can't go any higher, you're starting to compensate too much, extend back. Feel that glute firm up, using those hip extensor muscles, those are your glutes, and then reversing out of it. So coming up, once you feel like you can't go up any higher without bowing forward or bending forward. Start to bend that knee, lifting up like you're stepping over a log or a hurdle, trying to get this foot and shin parallel with the ground. Swing through, kick that soccer ball closed, and then finish up by closing the gate back. And then shake it out. Good. So that is the hip car, controlled articulate rotation. Try about 5 of those each side. You can restart and play this video and do both. Keep your joints nice and juicy. Keep moving. See you later.